welcome to my channel. I'm Michaela, if you haven't seen me ever before, which you probably haven't. But today I'm going to be showing you the books that I've thrifted over the past 3 months. So that's January, February, and March of 2021. So we're just going to hop right into it, honestly. The first 2 books I thrifted was A Court of Thorns and Roses and then A Court of Mist and Fury. Ooh, I read this one. I haven't read this one. This one is so good. So good. This is my baby. Like, I've read this book so fast, and religion. This book is religion to me. You know, I love these books, or at least I love this one, so I'm probably gonna love this one. I actually started it a little, but I didn't really get anywhere. These were this book was $2.95 and this one was $2.75. So definitely steals. The next book that I got was Divergent. Very used book. It was $3.50. Beautiful. It's so nice. I'm honestly just so excited because I've heard such good things about the series. I'll read the back of the book since it isn't that long. It says, one choice decides your friends, one choice defines your beliefs, one choice determines your loyalties forever, and one choice can transform you. So I haven't read this yet, but I've heard really good things about it. So we're gonna see. It sounds really good. And I think I watched the movie when I was like in, what, 9th grade? But I don't remember it, so. Then I found Legend by Marie Lu. I started this. I couldn't get through it. It was, did not finish. I'm sorry. To all the people out there that are like, I'm sorry. I did not like it. It was not for me. It was not for me, but I'm going to try it again. I'm not going to give up. I'm actually going to try to read it again, and then we're going to see how I feel about it. So next, I got the Matched and Crossed series. I only got these because people said they were kind of like The Selection, and I want to compare the 2 series. So yeah, it's basically kind of like The Selection series by Kiera Cass. If you've read that, you know what I'm talking about. But basically, it's like a dystopian romance book. Here, on the back of this one, it says, if you like a ton of romance with your totalitarian government, this novel is for you. So yeah, it's definitely kind of like a controlled, crazy world, end of the world type love romance book. So this book was $3.95 and this one was $5 exactly. Next book, oh, it's upside down. Next book is Vampire Academy. I've heard such good things about this series. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know much about the story. I saw it on TikTok and someone like showed their entire series and it said it was a comfort series, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get that. Honestly, I didn't want to get this cover. I don't like this cover, but this is the only one that they had, and I was like, I might not ever get it at this price again, so I might as well just buy it. It was $4.30, so that's not too bad because unlike Amazon, I think the covers that I wanted, which I'll put a picture of them on the screen, were more expensive, so I just got this kind. Then I got City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I started this and then someone spoiled it for me before I could get to the end. And now I don't want to read it. Because if you know what the spoiler is that I'm talking about, I don't want to read it. I just, no. No. So the next book, I'm so excited about this. I got it for 97 cents. It is The Picture of Dorian Gray, The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. I love Oscar Wilde quotes. Love them. So I'm gonna enjoy this book. So here, I'm gonna read the back of the book for you guys. Why did I push it back like it was hair? Now I look like this. The Picture of Dorian Gray is the only published novel by Oscar Wilde. It tells of a young man named Dorian Gray, the subject of a painting by artist Basil Hallward. Basil is impressed by Dorian's beauty and becomes infatuated with him, believing his beauty is responsible for a new mode in his art. Talking in Basil's garden, Dorian meets Lord Henry Wotton, a friend of Basil's, and becomes enthralled by Lord Henry's worldview. Espousing a new hedonism, Lord Henry suggests the only thing worth pursuing in life are beauty and fulfillment of the senses. Realizing that one day his beauty will fade, Dorian cries out, expressing his desire to sell his soul to ensure the portrait Basil has painted would age rather than himself. Dorian's wish is fulfilled, plunging him into debauched acts. The portrait serves as a reminder of the effect each act has upon his soul, with each sin displayed as a disfigurement of his form or through a sign of aging. So yeah, it seems really good. I've heard really good things about this. It's just a classic. So yeah. This next book, I am so excited for. I got this for 97 cents too. It's called The Mist of Avalon. So it's basically the story of King Arthur told from the women's point of view. I haven't read it yet, but I like divided the book into like every 50 pages so I could get an idea of how long it would take me. Because if I do 50 pages a day, or even 100 pages a day, then I can, like, you know, tell how long it's gonna take me, because this is a big book. This is a thick book. Also on the inside, whoever had it last, they like signed their name and wrote the year, so 1984. This is an old behind book, so I'm very excited for this. The next book was The Maze Runner. I probably should have showed this with Divergent, since it's kind of in the same category, I guess you could say. But I watched the movie for this and I loved it, so I'm so excited to read the book. It's only gonna take me like 4 days because I like marked off every 100th page or whatever. So yeah, it's not gonna take me long at all. But I'm super excited for this. The next set of books are books that I bought today because I went thrifting today. It was a long day. I was there for a while, honestly. And I got about 10, 11, 12 books, something like that. So the first book is The Lord of the Flies. Look at this cover art. You cannot tell me that it's not so gorgeous. This book was $4. Like, what a steal, honestly. And it's honestly, I keep saying honestly, it's really new. Like, there's not any scratches or folds or anything in here. It hasn't been written in, so it's in really good condition. The next book that I got is Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. I've heard good things about this. Like, even the back sounds really good. Here, I'm going to read it for you guys. It says, "It would degrade me to marry Heathcliff now, so he shall never know I love him, and that not because he's handsome, Nelly, but because he's more myself than I am. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same, and Linton's is as different as a moonbeam from lightning." The classic passion-filled tale starring cross lovers Catherine and Heathcliff set against the wild, rugged Yorkshire moors of the northern England. I'm so excited to read this. Next book that I got is They Both Die at the End. I love sad books. Like, if a book can make me cry, I want it. Give it to me now. I will take it. I'll read the back for you guys. On September 5th, a little after midnight, Death Cast calls Mateo Torres and Rufus Immaterial to deliver some bad news. Why did I read it like that? Anyways, they're going to die in less than 24 hours. Mateo and Rufus are total strangers, but for different reasons, they're both looking to make a new friend on their end day. The good news is that there's an app for that. It's called Last Friend, and through it, Rufus and Mateo meet up for one final epic adventure to live a lifetime in a single day. You know, TikTok has talked about this book so much, and I waited, and now I'm in a stable mental place so I can actually read it and enjoy it. So the next book that I got, such a good find. Ember in the Ashes, $1.50. I got this book for $1.50. Can you believe it? Mind blown. And the craziest part is it was hidden in the back of, like, between a bunch of different books, and they had the ones up front for like $19.99 or however much it originally is, but I found this one for $1.50. So next I got New Moon by Stephanie Meyer. Yeah, it's Meyer. I just started reading Twilight like 2 days ago, but this one was missing from the series, so I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and get it now so I can get it out of the way, because I bought Eclipse in Spanish. So I should have gotten it too, now that I think about it. But anyways, I got New Moon. So yeah, my collection is almost complete. Next, I got Jane Eyre. I'm so excited about this. You know, I don't even know what it's about. You know what? We're going to read the back. I like classics, and so I was like, this is one that everyone talks about, so I'm going to read it. But let me read the back for you guys, and for me. Charlotte Bronte's impassioned novel is the love story of Jane Eyre, a plain yet spirited governess, and her employer, the arrogant, brooding Mr. Rochester, my bad. Published in 1847 under the pseudonym Curbel, the book heralds a new kind of heroine, one whose virtuous integrity, keen intellect, and tireless perseverance broke through class barriers to win equal stature with a man she loved. Hailed by William Makepeace Thackeray as the masterwork of a great genius, Jane Eyre is still regarded over a century later as one of the finest novels in English literature. Look at the cover. It's just so beautiful. I chose this cover because there were like 4 different, like, editions that they had in there. And this one was $2. So yeah, very much a steal. So the next book we have is Homer the Odyssey by Robert Fitzgerald. Ooh, I'm so excited to read this. Like, I know I keep saying I'm super excited, but like, I really am. This book is really used, if you can't tell, like really, really used. There's writing on the inside, there's writing on the side, the bottom, the top. But it was $3.75, so. But honestly, I love like used books and when people write in them, because it's just like they're giving me a piece of something that they read, and I get to experience it while I'm reading it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like, it's a beautiful feeling. Next book, I got the Illuminate files. Just look at how beautiful this is. Front to back cover is so beautiful. Oh my god. I've heard the greatest things about this book. Even though it's not really written traditionally and it has really unique writing. Ooh, it's gonna be so fun to read. Oh my goodness. Just look at the pages, like wonderful, wonderful. So yeah, I got this for $6, so it was not expensive at all, really at all. It says, this morning, Katie thought breaking up with Ezra was the hardest thing she'd have to do today. This afternoon, her planet was invaded. The year is 2575, and two rival megacorporations, blank and blank, are at war over a planet that's little more than an ice-covered speck at the edge of the universe. Too bad nobody thought to warn people living on it. With enemy fire raining down on them, exes Katie and Ezra, who are barely even talking to each other, are forced to fight their way onto the evacuating fleet, with an enemy warship in hot pursuit. But the warship is the least of their problems. A deadly... The hell was that? That scared me. That scared me. That was my little sister playing a game. That scared me. I thought someone was coming out of the book because it's a mystery novel. I was like, oh, okay. No, it's my little sister. But let me finish the reading for you guys. The fleet's AI, which should be protecting them, may actually be their enemy, and nobody in charge will say what the blank is going on. As Katie hacks into tangled web of data to find the truth, it is clear only one person can help bring it all to the light. The ex-boyfriend she swore she'd never speak to again. So, yeah, it's going to be a very good book. It's also a mystery, like, so while you're reading it, it's going to say blank. Like, it's just going to be crossed out. So you have to figure out and wait until the end. So the final book that I'm going to show you guys today, honestly, it's the most that I'm excited for out of these, just because I love this tale so much. I got the complete work, oh wait, is it? I got the first 3 novels in the Tarzan, like, series. So it's Tarzan of the Apes, The Return of Tarzan, and The Beast of Tarzan. This is my favorite story. It's one of my favorite, like, stories that I ever watched, because I've seen all the movies. I love it. Like, I'm so excited to read it. The ability to immerse myself now in a world that I was so obsessed with when I was younger. Like, the fact that I have the ability to do that is just so cool. So I'm very excited to read this book. Yeah. Not to mention, it was only $3.50. I paid $3.50 for this book. Like, that is literally such a blessing. This is gonna be my baby. Like, this is definitely gonna be one of my favorite reads of 2021. I really hope you guys enjoyed that book haul, and I hope you enjoyed, like, just listening to me talk for so long. If you made it to the end, holy crap. But thank you for watching. You guys should totally subscribe to my channel down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.